Hi, everyone. Let's take that from the top. You couldn't hear it, but I could hear myself twice, and I don't want to have to listen to myself, even though I'm going to make you listen to me. But hopefully, most of the show, you're going to listen to my guest today, one Mr. Ben Wheeler. Ben, how you doing?
Oh, thank you for having me, Blake. It's great to be here.
Yeah, Ben, you were here because on Arena this week, starting today, right now, you can play, is a community spotlight event on Gladiator. And if there is any godfather of Gladiator, it is Ben Wheeler. And we're going to talk a little bit more about what this format is and how it came to be. And we're going to play some Gladiator. We're going to hang out and we're just going to battle some decks and show off what the format's all about. In just a moment, first, one little bit of news. We always do news right at the top of the show. Just one little bit today. Magic 30 tickets are on sale right now. Ben and I were talking about it just before getting on air. We're both going to be there. And if you want to be there, you should head over to get your tickets now because we've had several ticket packages sell out. The Black Lotus VIP and the Pearl VIP packages have sold out. I just got on the air. Last I heard, the Ruby VIP package is close to selling out. If the Ruby package is what you're looking for, I would hop on now and get that. And then additionally, the Festival in a Box, which is kind of the take-home experience, is sold out in North America right now. There's some left in other regions around the world, but if you're in North America, the Festival in a Box is sold out. So definitely head to the Magic 30 website right now and pick up your tickets if you're planning on going, because they are going fast. All right. Ben Wheeler, Gladiator.
Yes.
What is this thing? Tell us about Gladiator.
Gladly. Gladiator is a 100-card singleton format played on Arena. That means that you can only have one copy of any given card, except for basic lands and cards that say otherwise, like Rat Colony or Persistent Petitioners. There's no commander. It's just you and your deck, and you're out for blood. There's no sideboard, so if you want to have some hate pieces, you better saddle up with them in the main. And the only companions, of course, without a sideboard or command zone or whatever, are the ones that you can include in your deck and the friends you make along the way, Blake. I messed that line, but usually it sounds a lot smoother. The friends you make along the way. We got a great community. Yeah, it's basically just 1v1. You pick a deck you like, an archetype, a style, and you fight someone with it. If you, Blake, are you familiar with a format called Canadian Highlander?
I've heard of it once or twice. I may have mentioned it on this show before.
There's some shared DNA between the two formats.
Yeah, I would imagine. And didn't this? I mean, is that not kind of what this came out of when the pandemic kicked off?
Yeah, more or less. It was just. I mean, Canlander. For those not familiar, think of everything I said about Gladiator, but paper and older cards. When the pandemic kind of put a hold on in-person play, that left a lot of Canlander players just sitting, staring at their decks. And if there's one thing singleton players like to do, it's play singleton. And so trying to find a way that was easy for players to just hop on to some kind of online client. This was really before even like Spell Table kind of picked up and people started, figuring out webcam magic and all that. And we're just like, we just need a singleton format on Arena. It just makes sense. And that's literally just how it started. One day it's like, hey, let's do this.
Yeah.
I believe it was on a Thursday. Yeah.
All right. Well, if those of you at home, so if you've not been able to play Gladiator before, so the community spotlight, and we can go to the Arena screen right now, Sean. The community spotlight Gladiator, right here, right up front. And one of the cool things about this is that when you go to add a deck, there are some preloaded decks here. Now you do have to own the cards, but you can also go in, you can clone the deck, you can change cards, you can do whatever you want. It's a singleton format, 100 cards, like go nuts, have fun with it. I myself, so I have played Gladiator before. I played kind of back at the start of it as well. This Bant deck exists from the very beginning. You can see what the inspiration was because that was the first card I added to my deck. But I also grabbed some of the lists from the event. So if you want to play and you're not even sure, if you're not quite sure where to start, definitely take a look at the pre-made decks. I know, Wheeler, you were helpful in picking a lot of these out. Does this kind of give you a sense of the format as a whole, or?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds a little corny, but honestly, the community is the biggest part about Gladiator. It's a community-driven format. I mean, it wouldn't be a community spotlight if there weren't thousands upon thousands of players that have been, passionate about tournaments, leagues, pickup games, helping new players, all that for, the past 2 years now. And so I made sure that when I was, providing some decks that you could, for people not super familiar with the format, to look at and jump in on, to pull from the community, to pull from players that, piloted decks that are kind of like iconic, like you would see them if you played in a league, or there's something that jumps to mind when you want to get into the format. Stuff like the mono white deck, like mono red aggro, that kind of thing. But also some of the more community favorites, Bells and Lock combo, which the community affectionately calls Cow Tech, Boros Control, which those two are usually at opposition when it comes to what they're looking to do. But in a format like this, where basically everything on Arena, I mean, there's a small ban list in the format. It's only 5 cards, and the cards that you probably don't want to be playing against or with. You can really do anything. Like, it's beautiful, is what it is.
And that's, so let's fire up and play a game.
Okay.
So Wheeler's going to challenge me, and then we'll get going. Are you going to play one of the preloaded decks? Are you going to play a Wheeler special?
I think I'm going to play one of the precons to start. If we're going to get multiple games, then we'll get multiple games. But I'm gonna play the Esper Reanimator deck.
Okay.
That was included, if that's all right with you.
That is totally all right. I will play. Let's see. I'll play the other precon I have loaded up, which is the Bells and Lock. I don't know.
I mean, if you want to take the Esper one, here, you take Esper Reanimator.
No. I goldfish this deck. We're gonna see what happens. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Okay, I offered the Canadian courtesy, so...
No, you're a guest on my show. You chose your deck. That's what we're going with.
Okay. I mean, I could have at least brought a bottle of wine or something, but all right.
Well, we'll see how this goes. You mulliganed?
I did.
I'm gonna mulligan. Oh, that's so much worse. It's so much worse.
I was gonna say, you picked the most interesting deck to play.
It is interesting. Okay, I can keep this. Yes.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I will keep 5. That goes away.
Now I'm mulliganed into the dirt here, so
that's. I mean, I went.
Which is actually not that bad for my kind of deck, to be honest. Great.
4. All right. 4 versus 5. Oh yeah. This is some just good.
Not representative of your average Gladiator match.
All right. Let's see. No, we can do this. We're good. We're good.
Love it. Love it. Ooh. Well, I know that your deck really can't do anything until about turn 4, occasionally. So let's get the beatdown going.
Bring it.
Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, if you have the action. Okay, all right. Well,
What'd you discard?
Okay, that's fine.
All right. We're going to do a little bit of this, and yeah, we're done. So this is, yeah. There's a lot going on in this format.
Yeah.
That's one way to put it.
Now, would you like to give a rundown on the deck you're playing, or would you like me to take a crack at it?
Let me try.
Okay.
And then you fill in the gaps. So
absolutely.
So this deck is built around what happens when this card turns black? Create 2/2s.
I just make some 2/2s.
Sure.
Ignore the Shieldred in my graveyard. There's no way. There's no way you have another. Oh my god.
No,
okay.
I don't. It's just a tapper.
Right.
So the deck has no cards in it that have a casting cost less than 4. The reason for that is Demon Lord Belzenlock is a 6-drop. It has flying and trample, and it's a 6/6. None of that really matters all that much. Ooh, that's not good. It's not as bad, actually. The reason for that, basically, Demon Lord goes off. You have a couple different ways to draw your entire deck at that point, because it repeats every time it hits something with a casting cost 4 or more. And you have a couple ways not to die from that. Whether it's, there's a Sorin in here that gives all your creatures lifelink, and so every time it deals you a damage, you gain a life, and you draw your whole deck. That can do a couple things. You can just, if you have enough mana when you do this, you can just then immediately cast Jace, the Planeswalker, and not die. So here's the part I'm fuzzy on, and I never pulled this off.
Okay.
I understand that in your discard phase, if you have a full hand, you discard the cow.
Yep.
And a bunch of other stuff, but what happens?
Okay. I'll give you a 6.5 out of 10 so far. Actually, no, that's a little mean. I'll give you a 7. Okay. So everything you said was correct. Basically, you're drawing your deck. And sometimes you will need to go to cleanup step to discard, right? Because you're just drawing your deck. You've got a couple more cards in your hand than 7. And so you need to discard. And sometimes, because the deck has certain instant speed reanimation spells or interaction, you are going to want a way to discard a whole bunch of cards simultaneously, but then still get priority, which typically doesn't happen, right? And this is where the cow tech comes in. Now, nowadays we have Kaleem, who is actually just the best cow you could ever ask for. But there's a card from Eldraine called Bartered Cow.
I should have brought that up when I Gravebreaker. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is, when it dies or when it is discarded, make a food token. And so typically, you had your turn, you get to clean up, you discard everything, but then you don't get priority, right? This is just end of your turn. But when you discard Bartered Cow or Kaleem or another card like Edgar's Awakening at end step, there is then going to be a triggered ability put on the stack to do something, which can then give you priority to, say, instant speed reanimate, or like reanimating a Sphinx of the Lost Trove, the 7 mana 5/5/1 from Jumpstart that then casts
to hit Eerie Ultimatum, for instance.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
So that's why it's cow tech.
Question in chat: will this format be permanent? Well, so the fact that you can now sort by Gladiator, so I believe that part is permanent. the community spotlight event is not necessarily permanent, but if people play it, who knows?
Mm-hmm. But if I lose this match, Blake has promised to make a permanent queue. Parody.
And that's why he mulled to 4.
yeah. Oh God, Blake, you're really good at this game. Maybe you should keep playing, huh? Let's see. Specialize into this. I may have some options here. I may have a bunch of options. Although a lot of my options are not that great when I'm comparing them to Kefnet. God Eternal Kefnet. Heck of a magic card.
Specializing Viconia with Kaleem under it is actually really cool.
Yes.
I will not do that. Let's specialize into a 3/4. Okay. I'm just going to win by sacrificing the World Tree. There are more gods in this deck.
I think you have 3 gods, maybe?
There's the zombie god, this one, maybe there's more.
Kefnet, you have God Eternal Kefnet. Of course, the only one I can remember is the one that is on screen currently.
The black-blue one. Yeah, the black-blue zombie god.
Oh, Scarab god, yeah.
Scarab god.
There's another one that you never think about.
It's not Scorpion. It's not the black-green god. Wait, red. No.
Oh, right. Alrund.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, Alrund is in here.
Right. How could I have forgotten Alrund?
Yeah. All right. What you gonna do here? We specialize in?
Well.
Oh, do you have a blue one? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that and that.
Assemble from parts. Yep.
I can assemble a couple of parts here.
Mm-hmm. Assemble some shieldred parts.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Although you have 4/4s. For a mold of 4, actually, this isn't my deck's not doing that bad. However,
no.
4/4s, so big, impossibly large.
Let's see if I can.
Okay, now you're just showing off.
No. Didn't get there.
Okay.
I will choose to reveal this time warp.
Okay, yeah. That's not bad. Pretty good. Pretty good.
I will take another turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will then head to combat.
Earlier this morning, I played in the queue, and I was playing a blue-green ramp deck that had a whole bunch of time warps and ways to recur them. Mm-hmm. And after winning game 1 against my opponent, I thought maybe this isn't the best representation in the open field. But then they proceeded to absolutely destroy me games 2 and 3 with a Soul Sisters deck. So,
nice.
Yeah. It's not always the most obvious thing that looks broken. However, I am a dead man.
Well, so. You're not just. Oh yeah, you are just actually dead.
Yeah.
You're just This,
I mean, you could have the honors of killing me.
Woohoo! The arena team's gonna be so mad at me that I promised a permanent queue.
Hey, now it's best 2 out of 3. I could win 2.
That's
and
true.
Sabotage any efforts.
True. That is absolutely true.
Yeah.
All right. Get in there. Get in there.
Okay.
Kefnet. Kefnet.
God Eternal Kefnet is one of the cards where, one of my favorite parts about formats like Gladiator, and Gladiator especially, is that you know, you get to play these cards that when they were in, you know, standard rotation, or even in, you know, stuff like Historic, Explorer, Pioneer, whatever it may be, you know, maybe Kafnit showed up a bit, but not like a major player. But you get these cards that, you know, never got the full opportunity to shine, showing up, and that's great.
The cards that are clearly powerful, but maybe they never found a home, or just weren't quite good enough. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like 60 card lists, they're so tight in what they include. And so sometimes you'll get a card where, you know, if you're grading it on a scale from like 1 to 100, and your card that gets like an 85 out of 100 doesn't make the cut because the worst card's an 86. But then when you need to expand, you know, what cards you're playing, especially with redundancy is extremely important in these 100 card singleton formats, where, you know, you need a big 4-drop that can fly over things and beat face. So, you know, maybe you'll play like an Overcharged Amalgam, or a God Eternal Kefnet, or Syndicate. Oh gosh, it's from the Streets of New Capenna Alchemy. It's a 4-mana 4/5 flyer with Ward 1 that...
Yeah, I didn't know that card existed until I cast it in testing for this stream.
When you play Gladiator, you'll find out that card exists. Let's just put it that way.
It's pretty good too.
It's really good. Yeah. Okay. Syndicate Recruiter. Thank you, Joker Boney.
Let's see. What's my play here? I think you can keep that. We're just gonna play a little World Tree and pass the turn.
A little World Tree, huh?
I do a little tapping. I'm good. Oh, are we gonna get turn 4? Oh, come on.
Ignore the Shieldred. It's okay. No, I'm not going to turn 4 you. I mean, if you ask nicely, I might, but...
Snooping. I mean, it's pretty good snooping newsy.
Yeah. Probably don't need you. And I probably... Well... Probably don't need you. Probably don't need you. Oh, would you look at that? Sorry, excuse me. I did mill in on Burial Rites.
Yeah.
Didn't have the mana at the time though. But that's okay. We've got other plans.
All right, let's see what we can do.
Okay.
Let's see what we can do here against a
4.
I mean, your Shieldred's
4 mana, huh?
currently bringing back a Gorging Vulture.
Gorgeous George?
Gorgeous George.
Mm-hmm. Well. No, I don't particularly like that. Ooh. This has been one of my favorite. Honestly, this play, it's not exactly winning any awards for the most unique play. But this is one of the reasons why I had to include the Esper Reanimator as one of the precons. It's just yeah. Ooh.
Let's see. We have some options here. I'm just gonna lose to a snooping Newsy champion.
Yep. If it makes you feel any better, I have the world's worst Inquisition of Kozilek in my hand.
All right, we're definitely playing this land. We can get that far with this.
Okay.
Shouldered in your hand, transform target attacking creature. Ugh. Ugh. So. Don't know that matters. What can I do that won't just immediately lose to Shieldred? Alright. We'll do this. Still not in a great position, but we'll see. Now, I did notice the 2-1 and the 3-3 on board. I just, like, none of my options deal with those and beat a Shieldred. Next turn, maybe. Maybe. See what happens.
4.
See what happens.
Do I dare cast the world's worst on burial rites? Yeah, probably. I mean, at this point of the game, I think we're entering hardcast territory. And if I need to reanimate, I'll get there. But let's take George out for a spin. Oh my god.
All right. So I have a play where I don't die and I don't just lose to Shieldred. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do.
Oh no, my newsie.
I need something I can cast. I've had this hostage taker the entire game, and it was always just like, oh yeah, that just immediately loses to Shieldred.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's start off with this. That's also pretty good. Well, I'm going to get rid of this Inquisition of Kozilek.
No.
And a Sarah's Emissary.
No. All right.
And then you can go.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's see. So if you do that on Emissary, 3, 4. All right. If I had one more in my hand, actually. 7.
What are you highlighting in your graveyard? That's
All right.
my job.
All right. I got this snooping newsie.
That's true.
This is gonna save me. Oop, not that one. I don't know that this is actually going to save me, but it's close enough. Oh, except.
Fine.
Nope, I'm done. I'm dumb. Ah!
I mean, I'll let this resolve.
Yeah.
Happens to the best of us.
Nope, that's not going to do it. The other Dana's blog, Morrow described me as a secret spy passing off spoiler information to the relevant parties like Magic's James Bond. How does this make you feel? An inflated sense of importance.
The best kind.
Yeah. That's probably in reference to preview plan. There actually wasn't a misclick. It was a miscalculation. My plan there was to get Snooping Newsy up to 5, and so I was like, oh, I need another casting cost. I'll discard the Sky Turtle. Forgetting that Wandering Emperor that I wanted to get was... All right, it's getting countered.
If streaming has taught me anything, it's that... No, I actually have kind of a goofy line here.
All right.
If streaming has taught me anything, anytime chat gives you the olive branch of a misclick, you take it and run.
It was a very generous. No, it was definitely not a misclick. It was It was a misplay. It's the fact that I haven't played with Snooping Newsy in any format outside of limited.
Another cool part about Gladiator is that I never thought I would play Gorging Vulture or Snooping Newsy alongside Elishnorn, but here we are.
And any way to get cards into that graveyard.
Exactly.
All right. My hand's not the worst at this point. See what happens. And you didn't cast anything? Can I even lose at this point?
Oh my god.
Ah!
I was saving myself. So I drew a Snooping Newsy. I don't think it's correct to keep it. But
Maybe.
Wow, do I want to? Yeah. Oh, okay. Here's a George. Oh.
All right. I think this plays around Agent of Treachery.
Oh, my Vulture, no. All right, well. This card, City Stalker Connoisseur. Holy smokes.
Yeah, it's a good Magic card.
Yep. It's not bad.
What card can I afford to get stolen? None of them is the answer.
What makes you think I'm going to steal a card?
You're going to steal land. Maybe you'll steal a card now.
Well, I mean, now I think I gotta.
Yeah, reasonable.
I can't resist a bird. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Yeah, that way I don't even have to worry about hostage taking it. It can just go to my library. Wait. Oh, you got the choice.
Because I control it.
You control
when
it. Come on. Come on, rules of magic. What's the risk here? I don't know. Who knows? Who can say?
No, I have nothing.
I'm like, what is going to give it +1/+0?
I'm just trying to get into your head.
He just plays you were already dead. I'm like, where the heck did that come from?
The game starts up here.
All right.
Got Eternal Kefnet.
Got Eternal Kefnet. It's my buddy.
Yeah, okay.
It's my buddy.
Yeah, okay.
So want to attack? No. No.
All right, well. Here's a personal favorite of mine.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, let's get Gorgeous George here.
Sure. No blocks. No blocks. All right, we'll just keep passing this back and forth.
Okay. You want your bird? Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, I will say this. No matter the outcome of this match, you've already won the respect of every member of the Gladiator community by sleeving up cow tech for the stream.
And playing it poorly, but you know what? We're trying. We're trying. My son says it to me all the time. I'm trying my best.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying my best.
Yeah, and that's all you can ask, you know? Mm-hmm.
You didn't cast anything. All right. I have 2 lines of play here.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this one. Aw, thanks. As one of the most cow tech players, you're piloting this very smartly. Give yourself some cred. I will.
Jokaboni is, yeah, and that's one of the creators or the creator of the very deck itself. That's high praise.
That is high praise. Ooh. Bonus consider.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that's a. I'll take a Scarab God.
Don't
ignore my internal monologue. Let's hold on to that.
I don't think it counts as internal if you're saying it out loud.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I do have a Dovin's veto, but it is tempting because my deck can be quite mana hungry. GG's.
Good games. Good games. All right. Next round. We got time for more.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Any words on the Pauper BNR? When is the next one? I do not have any. I don't have that on my radar. All right. So now I'm going to play the first Gladiator deck I ever built.
Mirari's Wake.
Mm-hmm.
Tale as old as time.
I just really wanted to cast that card again.
It's a great card to cast, especially in this format. It's nice. You play it, and then you get to win the game. Or your opponent plays it, and then you can feel the dread wash over you.
Like, you just keep telling yourself, maybe they don't have anything expensive in their hand. Maybe they'll waste all that money.
Yeah.
It'll be a really expensive anthem.
My favorite Mirari's Wake excuse, or the thing that I tell myself to make me feel better, is, well, at least they took a turn off.
Yeah, they didn't impact the board at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is fine.
Well, that was a turn of me not taking damage, so it's got to be good.
All right. Let's do this thing.
So I guess I should have mentioned, I did switch my deck.
I did as well. Priest.
I am playing my interpretation of a deck that in Canadian Highlander we call Sandra Bullock.
Oh.
Sandy B.
Interesting.
Yeah. But for folks that aren't entirely familiar with some incredibly niche vernacular, it's effectively an Abzan creature combo deck that has, dashes of aristocrats, dashes of like the old Rally the Ancestors style decks from previous formats.
Aristocracy. Really needed to draw a third land there.
Oh, no. Well, you're in luck. This deck does not punish. Okay, a little rude, but...
You know what? There it is. All right. Let's go!
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well... Let's at least try...
All right.
Now, here's the thing. I could sacrifice my 2 creatures to get rid of your Sithis,
You could.
but that would involve me sacrificing the dog.
It would, which I don't think would be a popular move.
I'm not doing it. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I can't do it.
I think that is fair and good.
Yeah, can't do it.
I would have liked to have done this.
Oh.
I'll tell you. All right, let's go grab.
Oh yeah.
I would like to take that action. I have no attacks. I will not be attacking. I will not be attacking.
Okay, let's do this. I don't want the dog to see what's going to happen. That seems pretty good. I'm gonna play a Flesh Taker. And then I'm gonna throw these 2 under the bus.
Yep.
Card I like so much, I topped it twice. And yeah, let's do this.
That's a good card. All right, let's do this.
Uh-oh.
This. That. Play a little bit of that. Pass the turn.
Okay. Now, if I attack with the dog, are you blocking? Whose fault is it if I attack with the dog? Mine or yours?
Yours. You're putting it in harm's way.
Both.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. I don't actually know how much value I'm going to get out of this. I guess this doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll trade. Ooh.
Just, ooh. Ooh. Ow. Ow.
Just getting my full my fill of value right now. Let's maybe I should have done this before all that. But that's probably fine. This is still okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's fine. Discard that. Get back that. Cast that.
Classic Wheeler move of not putting a stop on your, I guess, your main phase. Oh no, that's not going to work anyways.
It's not going to work.
Classic Wheeler
Yeah.
move. Even more classic Wheeler move, not knowing the rules.
All right, resolve all. I have no instant speed enchantments.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna do this now.
Mm-hmm. Decisions.
Probably just gonna die. But alright, first things first. Get that mana out of your mana pool.
Yeah, I think I'm going to use this.
I'm so good at Magic.
I've played enough Historic to know I shouldn't let a Destiny Spinner live.
Let's see. Now the question is, do I play this or not? I think the answer is not. I will take that action. Thank you.
Okay.
I will.
Let's do this.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to take the untap because I value my mana.
Okay.
And I value all my squirrels.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, what are we doing here? Do that. That just happens, which isn't great. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. I go to 10, 4, 7. All right.
I did figure out another classic, a classic Wheeler moment here, which is missing lethal. Wouldn't recommend that.
Lethal.
Yes. Well, maybe the Agonjo puts me off by 2.
Hey.
Yeah, the decks. There you go.
I drew a thing.
The decks running Blood Artist in this format. Like, there's a couple of different ways you can go. I'm not really all in on doing aristocrats kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they are scary. Like,
Yeah.
when they okay, well, a little rude. Understandable though.
I'm gonna lose
I
so
would
much
like-
life.
That is true. And I would like it to go on record that you did Wrath my dog.
I did.
Okay.
Your
as long as we've got that covered.
Your blood artist is the one painting pictures of its corpse.
And yeah, to forever remember the dog.
All right.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Blake, but I drew the best card for rebuilding. I mean, I also have this Yawgmoth. That card's pretty good too.
That
Sorry,
card's
I forgot.
Pretty good.
I gotta get better at leading with that before the elf.
All right. That's not a great draw.
Oh, Damashi. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Does that do anything? Say no. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if we can live.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see. Not done yet.
Oh, I drew the lightning bolt.
Oh, okay. Well, you know.
No,
A little anticlimactic, but you know, we've only got like 10 minutes left in the stream, so.
Oh, just yanking your chain. Well, in that case, I do actually kind of want to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this card sure. There
Okay.
we go. Just make some tokens. Maybe sack a token here. Actually, hold up. Oh. Now it is you playing a deck with blue in it, so there, you know, the opportunity, the chance, I should say, that you might have a counter spell. It's always looming.
There's a chance.
Okay.
There's always a chance.
Let's do this then. Actually, let's play you first.
Mm-hmm.
Two. And just a baby Agadeem's Awakening. What do you say?
Yes.
All right.
I'm dead.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. GG.
All right.
Now I mean, we could call it at that, or if you want to play the final game.
Oh no, we got 7 minutes left.
Okay.
I don't have a meeting till 4 o'clock.
So even after the cameras are off, you're just going to want that game 3, is what I'm hearing.
Who says we're going to turn the cameras off? Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll
Hey,
see.
all right.
Oh, trying to win my favor with little dogs. It's not going to work.
Yep.
Not going to work.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot to mention, well, here.
Oh, God, you got me. You got me. You got me.
Ooh. I did switch to dog tribal. There are no sideboards, but nothing in the rule says you can't switch your deck entirely. I mean, that's not true, but Shigeki, okay. Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Only fair thing
I don't know if that does anything against you, but we'll find out.
Well, life loss isn't damage, which is nice.
Correct.
Although damage does cause life loss.
Yeah, well, you know.
And then, yeah, what are you gonna do?
What are we gonna do? How and what do I want to do here? Nothing is nothing the answer?
Doing nothing. I mean, you got a Shigeki.
I know. Well, I mean, that I can do later. I think the
Yeah.
answer is I wait. I don't do anything right now.
Like that and that. Yeah. I've always wanted to get blown out by Wandering Emperor again. Actually, no. Wandering Emperor... Oh no, Solemnity's not going to stop that. I'm just going to crunch with my weird dog. Ooh.
I wish it would have tapped that way. That's not how I wanted to tap.
Okay. I guess this is my favorite thing to do in this deck is just blink dogs over and over again.
The prince got a dog.
Yeah, that's true.
Made him all the more
That's good.
charming.
Yeah. Is the prince really charming, or does he just have a cute dog?
You know what? Could be both.
Okay, Shigeki.
That was a good Shigeki.
Yeah. Get that all out of the way there. Ooh, okay. Oh, yep. Okay. I spent a lot of time in my time in this format losing to this card.
Archon is one of those cards that it's so on the cusp of being good in a lot of different places, and it's yeah, card's good. The lifelink on the tokens is just the best.
It's well, and on that note, let's try to get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean fair, but we're not doing this. Blood Artist will not paint a picture of my Archon.
Oh. But I just wanted to paint a picture of your flying dog. Okay.
All right, we're checking with producer dad here. Sean, are we good to go past 3:30?
Yes.
Okay.
Producer dad.
All right, producer dad says we can go past 3:30.
Dad says, "Oh."
You don't have a
good
graveyard.
Because yeah, okay. Yep, Yep.
Misclick? Was that a misclick?
No, it was even worse. It was right. I'm staring at a Swords to Plowshares in my hand. And so it was right. I have the swords.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Which is just I got too distracted. Dad said we could keep playing. So
All right. I'm just gonna Shigeki forever.
okay.
Shigeki.
Dad, can we order pizza?
There's my 9 lives.
Well, that's a problem. Yeah, that's a problem.
There we go.
Oh, the champ is here.
Needed an enchantress. An enchantress? Enchantress?
Okay, I like it. Enchantress?
Enchantress?
Yeah, that's good. I like it.
Yeah, Solemnity doesn't have. There's a little bit of anti-synergy in this deck. For example.
Oh, okay.
Just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, it draws you a card.
It draws me a card. It adds to my Sanctum Weaver count. Pass.
Yeah.
Pass.
Okay. Huh. My deck does have a bit of an issue attacking past 3 toughness. This issue would have been somewhat
2/3.
alleviated. Yeah, maybe this 2/3 will help me.
All right, now I'm going to enjoy this. This.
Okay, well.
got it. You got it.
So, okay. Now this is interesting. All abilities, huh?
All abilities.
So my Knight of Autumn doesn't do anything.
No.
And my Reclamation Sage doesn't do anything.
No.
And these creatures I'm going to make aren't going to do anything.
They're going to be 1/1s. Yeah.
I don't know if I beat that card ever.
All right. That was my hope. That was my hope.
Okay.
All right. We're going to game 3. You good, Sean?
Okay.
We're good.
Cool.
I have a hard out at 4.
Me too. Me too.
Me too.
All right. Bonus content, weekly MTG
Oh.
people. Yeah, let's do this.
After show.
Weekly MTG afternoons. Llanowar Elves, that's like cheating.
Yep. And would you believe it? They gave us a second one.
Oh, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. How dare they? That's so much mana. None of it black.
Yes.
Those cards. Didn't really want that one either.
Yep. Getting my Llanowar Elf, huh?
Yeah, no. No, I'm not. Might
You
as
wouldn't
well.
hit an elf with counters, would you? Oh. Kind of want that elf. We got some big plans.
Come on.
Got some big plans.
Big plans don't work for me.
I take it back. My plans have slightly shifted. I have some medium-sized plans.
But they're plans. They're plan. Jeez. Boy.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
This is not quite working out. I'm just gonna lose to 2-3 beatdowns.
Best part about creature combo is that sure, the deck is filled with bad cards, but sometimes bad cards have power and toughness.
They do. They do.
Yeah.
Not what I need right. Not what I need right now. Also, not what. Wow, that was really bad. Okay. Did you notice how it just kind of went through my turn there, indicating that I had zero plays I could make?
So you got 5 cards
no
in hand.
plays.
You had 0 plays.
0 plays I can make.
But I noticed nobody in Twitch chat has
No, they're
mentioned
just-
James Turner.
Nope.
And so your hand isn't just all lands, which is kind of terrifying. It's its own style
not.
of terrifying.
It's not all lands. That is a true statement.
Great. I'm going to play you.
No. Ruins everything.
I mean, my hand isn't super exciting. I mean, there is a card in here that was banned from Vintage. So, I mean, and I did say bad cards earlier when I was talking about multi-format All-Stars and Llanowar Elves. Oh, this is fine.
Yeah, because you played.
Oh, that's cruel. That is.
You played the stupid lamp ad.
Okay.
I would have taken a creature otherwise, but
So how?
3, 4, not dead.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I could only put you to 1.
Oh, Thomas bodyguard.
Yeah.
What do I even? That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. All right, good games.
Okay.
Good games.
GG's.
Good games.
What'd you have in hand, if you don't mind?
Omniscience.
Yeah. Okay.
Didn't get there.
Smokes.
All right. Thank you for the games, Ben. Everyone,
Thank you.
please, if you're interested in the Gladiator format, if any of the gameplay here tripped your trigger a little bit, head to Magic the Gathering Arena, the community spotlight on Gladiator. It's right there on the opening screen in the upper right. Click on it. There's some pre-made decks, but you know what? Part of the fun of the format is building your own decks, doing what you want to do. It's 100-card singletons, so if you have one copy of a card, that's all you need. It's a pretty good time. It's a pretty good time.
Yeah, and in the Spotlight article, the community Spotlight article that talked about all this, there was a link to the Gladiator Discord, which is like the perfect place to find, thousands of people as well that can, help build decks, provide lists, talk shop. And if this sinks its fangs into you, this whole event, there are leagues being ran, tournaments being ran, so much just going on at all times. Yeah.
Yep. I'm in that Discord. It's pretty active. And it should be. It's been, it kicked up at the beginning, like we said, of the pandemic, and it's been going strong ever since. So go check it out. If the Community Spotlight Gladiator event is the event for you, definitely move on to that Discord afterwards. So thank you for tuning in. Weekly MTG is off next week because next week is Wizards Presents on the 18th. You will not want to miss that. That is going to have a ton of information about everything going on at Wizards of the Coast over the next year. And that's where Dominaria United previews are going to kick off as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Stories going on right now. So if you head to magic.wizards.com, there are currently 2 stories for Dominaria up now, and they're going to be running through next week right up into Wizards Presents on Thursday. Thank you for tuning in. I've been Blake. Thank you, Ben, for joining us. We'll see you not next week, sometime soon.
Bye.
All right, bye.